There was an old woodcarver who lived at the edge of a small town. Every morning, he opened his workshop before the sun fully rose. He swept the floor, he arranged his tools, he prepared the wood, and then he looked at the same sculpture. It stood on a table near the window. It was not his best work. In fact, it had a deep crack running through the center. The shape was uneven, the lines were not clean, but he never moved it. People who visited his shop often asked, "Why keep this one? You have made far better things." The old man would only smile and say, "I am still working on it." Years passed. He polished that sculpture, he adjusted it. He tried to repair what could not be repaired, and because of that, he rarely began anything new. The townspeople admired his dedication. They said, "He is strong, he never gives up." But they did not see his tired hands. They did not see how long he sat staring at the crack, as if trying to change the past. Many of us live the same way. We hold on to old mistakes, old expectations, old versions of ourselves. We tell ourselves it is strength, but slowly it becomes weight. And weight, even when carried with pride, is still heavy. One morning, something was different. The woodcarver opened his shop as usual, but instead of picking up his tools, he built a small fire outside. Not a large fire, just enough to warm the cool morning air. He went back inside. He lifted the cracked sculpture for the first time in many years. He held it carefully, not with frustration, not with regret, just quietly. People walking by slowed down. They watched. The old man carried the sculpture to the fire, and without a speech, without anger, without hesitation, he placed it into the flames. Some gasped. One man shouted, "Why would you destroy your work?" The woodcarver did not answer right away. He simply stood there, watching the wood burn. The fire did not look violent. It looked warm. The sculpture did not look ruined. It looked released. After a while, he said softly, "I was not holding it. It was holding me." That day, he did not carve anything. He sat in his workshop with an empty table beside him. At first, the space felt strange. His hands kept reaching for something that was no longer there. But as the hours passed, the silence changed. It no longer felt like loss. It felt like rest. For the first time in many years, there was nothing to fix, nothing to carry, nothing to prove. Just space. The next morning, he returned again before sunrise. He swept the floor, he arranged his tools, he prepared the wood, just like always. But this time, when he sat down, he did not look backward. He picked up a fresh piece of wood. His hands moved slower than before, but they were steady. There was no tension in them now, no urgency. He was not trying to correct yesterday. He was shaping today, and the work that came from those lighter hands was different. Not perfect, not forced, just honest. We often believe strength means holding on to effort, holding on to identity, holding on to what we once thought we had to be. But sometimes, strength is quieter than that. Sometimes, strength is the moment. We allow ourselves to set something down, not because we failed, but because we are ready to begin again. The old woodcarver did not become someone new. He simply stopped carrying what no longer belonged to him. And in that empty space, his hands were finally free. If this story stayed with you for a moment, take that as a sign to slow down, breathe, and carry only what truly matters. And if you would like more quiet stories like this, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. You are always welcome here.